Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Dave's Math Channel. I'm your host, David Tear. And sorry I didn't make a video yesterday. I was enjoying Easter. I had a nice Easter dinner with my friends. Um, anyway, today I'm continuing my feature on the Math Lovers book, and I'm on section 2.8 of volume 1. I'm talking about number tricks, and today I'm going to talk about a pretty impressive trick. It involves fast addition. So anyway, let's begin. So here's a trick I think you can amaze some of your friends with if you're ever at a party or something. Ask a friend to think of two numbers from 1 to 10. They could be any numbers they want. And in this example, I just give 2 and 5 as the first two numbers. Usually better to start with a first number smaller and second, but you don't have to. And then the next thing you ask them to do is add another 8 numbers to this list where each number on the list is the sum of the previous two. So, for instance, the third number on this list is 7 because that's 2 plus 5. After that, we have 12, which is 5 plus 7. After that, 19. Just keep going like that. And if your friend writes down 10 numbers doing this, if she does it correctly, she'll get this list that I show ending with 212. And now the next thing you want to ask her to do is add all these numbers up. All 10 of these numbers. It might take her a while because 10 numbers takes a little bit of time to do that. Probably take a few minutes. But now, what you can do is you can tell her that I can actually, before she even adds them up, you can just tell her when she's written her list that you can add these numbers very fast in just a few seconds. And she won't believe you because it took her like a minute. But the way this trick works is you take I think it's the uh, seventh number on this list. In other words, the fourth from the bottom, which happens to be 50. Multiply that number by 11. 50 is easy to multiply by 11. 5 times 11 is 55, so 50 times 11 is 550. It might not in general be this easy, but it's not that hard to multiply by 11. You just take 10 times the number and add the number. So I think you can do that in a few seconds. So in this case, it's 550. So then tell your friend that the sum of her numbers is 550, and then she can add the numbers. She'll probably take her a minute or two, and I think to her surprise, she'll find out that you were right, and she'll wonder how you did this so quickly. So anyway, so it's a neat trick. It's a neat trick you can impress your friends with. And you might wonder why this trick works. Well, you mean just imagine that the first two numbers you start with are they could be anything. They don't even have to be numbers from 1 to 10. It just makes them easier to work with. Let's call them x and y. So I'm going to reduce this problem to algebra. And then we can write down what each other number is on the sequence in terms of x and y. The third number is going to be x plus y because we're just adding x and y. The third number is going to be 2x plus y because we've added, or no, x plus 2y, I'm sorry, because we're adding 2 copies of y. You can keep going like this. The next one's going to be 2x plus 3y, 3x plus 5y. In case you guys are interested, I don't talk about this yet in my book, but these coefficients are what are called Fibonacci numbers. And the 10th number on the list turns out to be 55x plus 89 y. Yeah, but that's not even the one we care about. The one we care about. Oh yeah, here's what you should notice. Actually, the last number on the list is 55x plus. Uh, well, if you add them all up, I'm not doing this right. Yeah, if you add them all up, you'll get 55x plus 88y. I was saying it wrong. And look at the seventh number on this. This is 5x plus 8y. Well, it doesn't matter what x and y are. The sum is always going to be 11 times the seventh number. Kind of neat. Not obvious, but if you do it this way, you're always going to get that to be the case. So that's why this trick works. So anyway, so that's a fast addition trick that you can impress some of your friends with at the next party you go to. And that completes my video for today on fast addition. Thank you for watching. Long live math, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.